no one is asking for this game to be Dark Souls 3. That's like a common like misconception. Like people assume that criticism equal this game needs to be Dark Souls 3, which is absolutely not the case. Completely the opposite, actually. Like one thing that we all wanted coming from Dark Souls 3, we wanted an improvement over all the Souls game in the series, and we did not. No one wanted Elden Ring to be Dark Souls 3. No one. Like you always get players that like to remind people that yeah, like all Souls games launch broken PvP wise at launch, and it's true. It's just has never been as bad as in this one. And I think that's partly due to the scope of Elden Ring. I think the scope of Elden Ring made it so that they had even less time to worry about PvP, right? Because they had so much on their plate. So I think logically that's what's going on. And I do think that they're going to address it. My worry though is that this time around there's so much things that is like so much that's unbalanced in this game that I don't know if they're going to manage to balance things out. You know what I mean? Like they couldn't balance things out in even other games, but it was not as bad as this. But like here, like are they gonna manage things properly? Like are they gonna fix like some of the worst things? Like are they gonna fix Bloodhound Step in the first place? Like those are real questions. Like we know they're gonna fix like carrion exploit, for instance, right? Like that's a no-brainer. We know that's gonna get fixed. We just don't know like to what extent they're gonna balance the PvP stuff. Like are they gonna touch Bloodhound Step? Are they gonna buff like colossal weapons? Like how are they gonna address shields? Like this is all like questions that we have no answer. Are they gonna modify poise? Like is poise gonna stay the exact same? Like we don't know this. No way of knowing really. You don't think they'll fix BHS? Yeah, I'm worried about that, Alex. I'm actually very worried about that because I don't want to believe that you're right, but I believe you're right, but I don't want to believe it. Because casuals love that shit because it takes absolutely no skills whatsoever. Like Bloodhound Step is like the perfect skill equalizer if you want to completely tone down the skill curve of a game. Like if you want to make your new players be able to compete with your veterans without any skills whatsoever, you put something like Bloodhound Step into the game. Although to be fair, it's gonna come back and bite them in the ass if they don't fix it. Because a lot of, you know, a lot of veterans won't even stay, and as soon as even the new players realize what's going on and start to understand a bit more of the game, they'll probably be disgusted by it as well. It's just a matter of time. Everyone reaches the same conclusion about Bloodhound Step. Like as soon as you start understanding the game, you realize that it has no business here. And that's only one thing. No, once Bloodhound Step is taken care of, there are other problems, and other problems are gonna appear even worse. Like right now, for instance, like status effect, Bloodhound Step, shields, especially fingerprint, those look like the most glaring balance issues, you know. But after all of that is fixed, like you're gonna start seeing Storm Stomp as a complete fucking disaster. You're gonna start seeing Royal Knight Resolve and 2-shot, 3-shot like here and there. You know, it's like once the balance for the most obvious things are in place, then you're gonna see like the second wave of things that are unbalanced. Not to the same extent, but are still gonna be unbalanced.